Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our kitchen. Tonight we are going to be making the Philly style cheesesteak on a sheet pan. Typically, this recipe would make 6 buns, and it would go on our full-size sheet pan with sheet pan liner. But tonight I'm just going to make enough for me. So I'm going to use our quarter-size sheet pan and sheet pan liners. This comes as a pack, as a 2-pack. So it's just enough for me because I love it. It's so good. All right, so we're gonna follow the directions on the back. So it says to combine 1 full pound of beef strips, 3 cups of mushrooms, 2 sliced peppers, and 1 thinly sliced small yellow onion. So I'm gonna use our Epicure large mixing bowl and put the beef, the peppers, and the mushrooms all together, and then I'm going to slice a small onion, get that all done. I don't really like onion in big pieces, so I like to cut it up really fine. Now, because I'm halving the recipe, I am using 1/4 of a cup of the spice. It comes with about 1/2 cup of spice in this package. So I usually just put it in a prep bowl, measure it out, and then save the rest for the next couple of days. So it says toss with a tablespoon of oil. Oops, I forgot that part. So we'll get a tablespoon of oil. This is our 4-in-1 spice spoon. If you don't have one, it's probably something I use at least 3 times a day. And I actually have 3 of them. Why it's a 4-in-1 is that there's a tablespoon on the one side, a teaspoon on the other side, a 1/2 teaspoon on the other side of the teaspoon side, and then a 1/4 of a teaspoon has a line right inside of it. I just like it because you only have to dirty 1 utensil when you're cooking or baking. So then we're going to toss this up with the Epicure spoon, get the oil in there, all evenly coated, and then we're going to add approximately a 1/4 cup of the spice. And you want to make sure it's all on the meat. Now, the nice thing about this meal is it's really low in sodium compared to the store-bought brand. And honestly, it takes minutes to make. So what I've done is I've preset the oven to convection roast. It's only going to take about 15 minutes to cook. So then I'm going to sprinkle it on a nice layer on my 1/4 pan, making sure that it's evenly distributed so that all of it will cook. Now, what it asks you to do is throw it in the oven for, I believe, 15 minutes. Remove and then sprinkle with your favorite cheese, either provolone or mozzarella, and then stuff it back in the oven for about 2 more minutes, and then it'll be ready. All right, so there we are, finished. You're gonna see a final product picture once it's done. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna toast some buns in the oven with a little bit of our garlic aioli and butter, and then I'm going to put everything together. So thank you so much for watching tonight. Have a great night.